Hey, this is Steven from the Green Engineers, and welcome back to my 11 1/4 minute update videos. So this is a Tuesday instead of a Sunday. I will be trying to get done all my videos every other week by Tuesday, as I have a gap for my class, and I will for sure be able to get it done. And generally, I have meetings for work Tuesday mornings, so I have to stay instead of going to school early. So just some quick updates. We have two things mainly that we're going to be talking about. I have not yet tried this guy. I had this event this weekend with my parents, with my family and my parents, so I was not able to do it. I will be getting in touch with San Francisco, the shop.build, and get it done there. The shop.build is growing very, very quickly, so when I don't have any other update, one of these every other week, I will try to get that in as one of my update videos. The pump, which is right here on this desk, hasn't had much movement because once I get these guys done, once I get the whole bucket done, which I now have the bucket out in the shed of maybe 30 something worth shredders, 32 square feet. Each one takes two, so about eight shredders, and I owe about 5 of them, so I'm gonna have like about 3 shredders to sell until I have to get this guy up and running. So I have a little bit of time before I have to get this guy up and running. Otherwise, I'm gonna be buying a small 2x2 locker, 2x2x2 locker at or maybe it's 4. It's like a 3x3x3 locker at the shop.build, and store all my stuff there, so I can start doing more work there when I have time from school and work, but mainly going to be this winter. So if I think of anything else, I'll add that at the end. Also, when I have another, maybe in the next few weeks coming up, I'll have enough time to be able to do my eco base, show you guys. When I don't have like maybe a second thing to talk about, I'll go ahead and add that on. Alright, so this week I have finishing quote unquote printing my my assembly for the winder. So this is the winder here. You can see my servo motors pressed in there. This is the sail winch servo. I did some electronics testing again. It turns out to be 9 turns, so I'm going to try to order a different one and see if I can get it from China. I've kind of been slacking on that. The 8 turns will work for now, but I'll get a 2 turn, so theoretically it should be a 4 turn. We'll see about that. You see the bushing in here. I just absolutely love these IGUS bushings. This is not properly preloaded. It needs to be a little bit tighter, or I need to somehow bolt this down to hold on to it a little more to get tighter on my printer design, on my EcoBase design. This one I don't care. This one it could be like that. That's fine. So obviously I'm missing a few things. I'm missing a fork up here for the filament, but that's okay. Just super glue that guy on there and add it to this print for future use. And then here you can see on the bottom, it's just like that one over there. It straddles the winder. I'll show you guys the winder real quick. So it straddles the winder from here to here, just like this one. I'm going to remove this one. So that goes there. And then basically this guy, I'm going to use this pulley here. You just put this guy on here. And this servo is a really, really nice fit in here, by the way. And then I'm going to put this pulley, a 16-tooth pulley in here. I'm going to cut away the excess, so this guy could go all the way like this. It goes like this. So this guy could go all the way in. So I'm going to super glue this guy on there, or I'm going to put a shaft through there maybe. And then, or maybe I'll 3D print something, but I don't know if I can get fine enough to get the spline right. And then I'll load this guy on here and cut away the excess. That'll give me 9 turns each way. And then the main reason why I don't have this guy running yet is because I'll probably do that on the lathe maybe, or I might just hand cut it. I haven't decided yet, but mainly because I need the extra screw for the idler pulley on this guy here. And Osh is going out of business, and Osh is the main place I'll go to get screws and bolts and stuff like that. And then for the belt, the belt goes around, and then it goes around one way, and then you have one end Get this end. One end goes on the bottom here. Goes like halfway. I don't know if you can see that with the belt. Goes halfway. And then the other one goes halfway, and then 2 bolts here. Tighten it down. Or I could have it overlap, it doesn't really matter. I could have them overlap like this. One down like that. And then one up like that. So they interlock, and then clamp them down with this guy right here. So this is the piece that goes on top here. And use some M3 screws, clamp down on that guy. So that's what it'll look like. Definitely have this, I want to have this guy running by this weekend, because this project for class is going by really, really quick. And school year is going by really, really quick. So I need to have this guy done for class to get credit. So this weekend we're going to be doing programming. Me and my group partner. And then once we have that done, we are good to go. And you guys will see the update 2 weeks from now. Sorry about that. A bird just hit my window or something. Give me 1 second. Something in my window. I'll figure it out later. Alright, so final thing. We have about 5 minutes. The second thing that we're going to be talking about is presentation. So this is for the fila factory. So this is a presentation on my laptop. These are the things that we've gotten done in these last few weeks. We have parts list, overall layout, housing, extruder barrel with thermal simulation, extrusion screw design guidelines, and extrusion nozzle. So here is the parts list. We have about 19 parts. There are a few more things that will probably be added on there, but we've done about number 1. We've done 1, 3, and the nozzle. So we've done about 4 out of 19 of these. So here's the general layout. The layout's going to be a 12 by 12. It's just like my first version. It's got to fit in a 12 by 12 by 6-inch box. So that's actually the whole extruder housing is going to actually fit inside that box. So it's actually going to be like a rectangle. So we're going to have, let me turn off this overhead light really quick. So that would give us less glare. So basically this is what we have, and it's going to fit all of it inside this box. Here's our extrusion barrel here. Extrusion barrel is going to be approximately, I need to add that length, but it's about, I think it's like 13 inches long or something like that. And then here is our, here's our spool. Up here's our electronics and hopper. Hopper is going to be up here in like a triangular shape. Pellets are going to go into the barrel sideways, and then over here's our electronics. Over here, there's a pulley here, filament comes out, goes around this pulley, goes around this pulley, goes in the spool. Down here is going to be our dimensional control. So here's kind of the housing, what the housing kind of looks like. It's just a regular rectangular box. Everything goes inside this box, and then there's a pulley, I'm going to try to do a PLA cover over top see-through with an F logo on it. Phone's ringing. I'll do it later. This is the inside of the box. For some reason in Fusion 360 there was a circular artifact. I don't know why that is. But you're looking inside and you can see the lip here. The screen mounts on this lip here. And then here is the barrel itself. The white outside here is like a porcelain, quote-unquote, insulation, but it's just going to be a fiberglass insulation. And in here is aluminum, the aluminum barrel, extruder barrel going up. And here you can see we have one 40-watt heater. We're either going to run a 40-watt or a 100-watt heater. And then over here another 40 or 100-watt heater. And then like up here the thermoresistor, or down here somewhere. So here you can see the temperature gradient, 221 Celsius max at the entry point, all the way down to 179. And I think that this is a conservative estimate. We might wrap some sort of electrical wire on the inside of that insulation just to keep everything heated. So this is in the presentation that we're going to do. This is Wednesday, tomorrow. It's just, as you see, it's tighter here. So basically this is a standard compression extrusion screw, which I obviously did not have on my first version. Here's like the metering zone, here's the compression zone, and then here's more like the second stage compression zone, and then it builds up the compression so much that the filament just wants to fly out. Here's the nozzle. It's got a hex here so it's easy to take off, and then here's the cross section. As you see, it tapers down to increase the pressure further, and then comes out the end. So that's kind of what we have right now. Again, we're only working on this project about every Wednesday. Because of that, whatever hit my window over here, it looks kind of like a bird. I see a marking for a bird, but I guess the bird flew away. I'll be doing more in depth with it later on. I might reshoot this video, but I don't have enough time here before class. So I think we're gonna have to just sit on this for right now. So other than that, I mean, I basically went over everything there that I needed to go over. So stay tuned for next week, next 2 weeks, next video, and hopefully I'll have more then. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. Peace.